So it's been a minute since I recorded a video shirtless, since I know that's what you guys all want. That's what I decided to do. But the title of this video may be slightly misleading, because you see, the Berserk anime isn't good. You think probably of the new one, or maybe even the movies that came out. But I'm talking about the original anime from the 90s. I don't think that is very good. Because, you know, for years before reading Berserk, I always saw it touted as, you know, a really, really great anime from the 90s, kind of put in a similar place in terms of respect to Eva, you know, something like that. And after reading the manga first, which I did a few months ago, and going back to the anime, I just guess it's not very good, at least in comparison. I mean, the sheer quality of the story on its own might make it, you know, might elevate it beyond what I view it as. But me thinking of it in comparison to the manga, I just don't think it's very good. And there are a few reasons for that. One of the ones, which I'm pretty sure most people would agree with me here on, are the production values. Not incredibly high, I think you could say. Especially the battle scenes, which there are a lot of in the Golden Age arc. Just not very good. Most of them are just speed lines with people going, yeah, 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 at the screen. Or just still frames of people getting cut in half. And the few times when there is actually animated cutting people in half, it doesn't look too incredible. There are only like 7 or 8 frames, I think, of the actual animation itself, of like the blood splatter and the dudes like flying off. But yeah, production value is not super high. That's pretty well acknowledged by everybody. But also, like, the voice acting in both the sub and the dub is not good enough. It's not what Berserk deserves. And the dub, I mean, obviously, it has that patented 90s stiltedness to it, which usually I can overlook if the dub has enough charm, but Berserk just does not for me. There are some standout performances, like, you know, Yuri Lowenthal as Griffith, obviously, and whoever the guy is that plays Guts. But even these are very much subject to the stiltedness, especially Griffith. And really the biggest problem I have with the dub is just how bad Casca is. Whoever plays her did not a good job, nor is the voice fitting for her. Just kind of sounds bad. And, you know, the minor character voices are hit or miss, as they are with most dubs of the 90s. And the story's pretty much the same with the sub, honestly. Especially with Casca. Casca sounds garbage in the sub as well. And a weird thing about the sub, Griffith sounds like a college frat boy, you know, like a Chad, when he's supposed to sound like this gay little fairy boy, which was kind of weird. I mean, I had like seen like Yuri Lowenthal play Griffith in like clips on YouTube or whatever before I read the manga. So to be fair, that is kind of what I pictured Griffith to sound like. It's like a little fairy boy. So you might call me biased, whatever. But yeah, I wasn't really impressed by any of the Japanese performances. And Casca's was bad, so neither are worthy of Berserk. And then, just one detail that I noticed in the anime that pissed me the fuck off because it's so stupid is the fact that Casca wears lipstick. Like, that's literally antithetical to her character. The whole point is that she's cast aside her womanhood to be in the fucking Band of the Hawk. And that's why she was so upset when Griffith was like, you have to fucking sit naked with Guts for like 3 days. And then later when Guts is like, hey baby, let's fuck you up. Literally. And she was like, ew, no. It's, you know, it's wrong. It's not how Mira intended. So yeah. I mean, honestly, like I said, if you just take it its face value, it's actually probably pretty good just because Berserk is so good. But it is a vastly inferior way to consume the story. So you should read the manga.